So a couple weeks ago, I shared a short on our channel about Miss Pekin having a problem with her eye. And a couple days later, the problem got even worse. Let me show you what's going on with her eye. Miss Pekin's eye was getting infected or had a respiratory issue of some sort. And what we usually do for this type of situation is we clean up the eye with paper towel, put a little bit of Vet RX on it. Vet RX is simply just an antibiotic that helps with the respiratory system. And then we let her back outside with the rest of the ducks to heal over the course of a couple days.
Alright, we got Miss Pekin back in the house, ready for a checkup on her eye. It's looking a lot better. You can see her eye now.
It's been a couple days since we've been able to get Miss Pekin inside to reapply this Vet RX to her eye. What we did is we just wipe it off with the paper towel, kind of just get the gunk around. And then we added some more Vet RX with a Q-tip right around the eyeball, trying not to get anything into her eye.
Like. Definitely better than it was. A lot better on this side. So.
Alright, let's go back outside where the ducks belong. So I came out here to check on the animals. I noticed that Boomer was chasing the chickens and the birds. He wasn't hurting them or anything. I haven't seen him harm any of the birds yet. But we had our chickens, they were scattered everywhere. I got them all back to the coop, but I've noticed, let me show you what I've noticed here. So I come in here, there are a lot of feathers everywhere. He's definitely chased them around. The one duck that's missing is Miss Pekin, and I can't find her anywhere. I got feathers in the corner. I got more feathers right here and up underneath this chain link fencing. And then again in this hole right here, some feathers. And I imagine those would be feathers from Miss Pekin. So the task at hand right now is to see if we can't find Miss Pekin. So the thing is, she is a really, really heavy duck. And so I can imagine if she was being chased, she would have been slower one of the flock. And Boomer would have been chasing him, which he's been a very bad boy. And so I wonder if she would have tried flying to get away. And I don't know if she would be able to get very far, but if she flew, who knows how far she may have gone. So I'm gonna walk around and see a little bit if I can't find any evidence of her out in the field. Okay, we got good news. I don't know if you can see her in the video, but Miss Pekin's in this corner. And she is in the corner good. It looks like, let me show you here, she's definitely stressed out. I found some feathers in here, and I kind of was looking, okay, she's gotta be here somewhere. She must have ran straight back on this, behind the hay. And she's way back there in the corner, but I'm so glad we found her. Oops, Miss Pekin. That was very stressful, huh? You've obviously were stressed because there's feathers everywhere and you're in this corner. So now that I found you, I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna go tell Boomer he's been a bad, bad boy. She's kind of starting to come out now. Hi, Miss Pekin. Alrighty, we found Miss Pekin. She does look okay. I threw some weed out for the chickens to enjoy. When I was younger, we had a couple ducks. They were both Pekin. I think one was male, one was female, but we had a dog that just did not understand that they were pets and livestock, and she thought they were food. Ended up getting into our chicken coop one time. I don't remember if it was just open or if she squished in somewhere. I'm pretty sure the door would have actually flew open from some wind or something, and she ended up getting in and getting a hold of one of our ducks, and she had really done some damage to the duck. I don't know if I have any pictures. This was so long ago, I don't know if I really would have taken any pictures. I know for sure I don't have any video of it, but the duck was bleeding from its nose. It was bleeding in its neck. It had torn up wings, like I think the wing ended up being broken actually. And we caught her in the action. And as soon as we got the dog separated back into her house, we took our duck into our garage and the sink and sprayed her down, and she ended up surviving, but she had, you know, a puncture in her nose, and she had blood all over her face and neck, and I don't think her wing really ever fully recovered. Okay, I just came out of sick of Miss Pekin again, and I can hear her quacking over here. I look over in the corner where she was. She's no longer there. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see. That's Miss Pekin right there. I wonder if she's stuck. Miss Pekin, you can't even tell you're white. How'd you get in there? What are you doing, big girl? You okay? I'm sure you're nice and warm, but I don't like you back here. Unfortunately, he did it again. This black lab boomer of ours. This time, he did it a lot worse. Breaking out the vet box again. Vet RX from the other day. Wound disinfection. Medicated feed. I didn't know we had that in here. Hi, Miss Pekin. Your eye is looking much better. Yeah, show us all your eye. Okay, now let's show us all your back. Yep, look at that back. Boomer has dug into her back and her side with his teeth. I think he had blood all over his lips. Okay, this is usually Kaylee's doings. She's at work right now, unable to answer the phone. But I do have this Purina chick starter. It's got medicated on it. Really quick with this medicated chick starter, we ended up not feeding this to him very long. We did give him some water and some Vet RX, but this is not good for ducks. I also have a full roll of paper towels. I'm going to start applying pressure. I would bring him inside, but he's still bleeding. Sorry, she's still bleeding pretty heavily on this side here, so I'm trying to put a bunch of paper towels against it and try to stop it. Kind of hard to record and do this at the same time, so here we go. Okay, so here we are. Here's Miss Pekin. She's kind of got her head stuck to my lap here. She's doing pretty calm. I just got a paper towel and I'm pushing up against this wound on the bottom here where it's bleeding the most. I have another paper towel up under her wing where my wrist is at. It's not bleeding really there, but it's definitely a wound, so I got a paper towel over it, and just trying to stop the bleeding. Okay, here's where we're at. I believe I have the bleeding slowed down, if not stopped. I'm kind of giving it a minute to see what it's doing here. Her back's open wound, but it's not bleeding. I got my hand on her because every time I take my hand off and back up, she stands up and, you know, looks like she's gonna do fine. And then she starts walking back to the coop and to the rest of her friends. So unfortunately, she'll be staying in our house tonight. Okay, she seems pretty content with what she's at. I'm gonna bring her inside though, because one, it's getting really cold out here. And two, I can keep a better, closer eye on her. I don't want to get too dark. So we're going to transport you and your food inside now. Alright, so Miss Pekin's in her kennel for the night. This kennel is massive. It's 3 feet by like 4 feet. I'm going to stick some Vet RX in her water. We're going to try to address some of her wounds.
You could just keep pressure on that one?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Quick disclaimer while I'm editing this video. If you are one like me who does not like to look at blood, does not like open wounds, then this part of the video is definitely not for you. I will be cutting out the parts that are really, really gross, just to make sure this video stays up on YouTube. If you want to see the final results of Miss Pekin and the wrap, I will put a timestamp right here you can skip to in the video. that will show the end of this process. But again, if you do not like blood or wounds, this part of the video is definitely not for you. I tried dumping water on her back and she didn't flinch, but
She probably has an irritation.
I mean, hold this right there. And put my thumb through your fingers.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry. That's a deep one there.
Yeah, that's the hard part, is I couldn't hold her and see it and pull feathers back at the same time. She was doing really good for a minute though. She was in my lap, just sitting there. Ew. Okay, I can't even watch you now.
Don't watch. I'm pulling on stuff.
Do you think we can wrap that then? Do you think we can get a wrap around that?
I think if she has a chance, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Sure. Bleeding?
It tried to clot. It's deep.
I'm surprised it's not bleeding with you touching it like that.
She's gonna hate this.
I think she already does.
I gotta clean it out.
What do you need me to do with that?
That one is so
Hey,
deep.
you're eating my shirt.
That one is so deep.
Get some water and let her get some water and stuff.
You're gonna have to hold that for a little bit.
Okay, hold on. I don't know why. Hey, I've been doing good all day, all time looking
It's
at
because
stuff.
I'm here.
That's because you're pulling the vet stuff.
As soon as it comes to medicine and all
can you
sorts of
hold her?
stuff,
Just put her hand up her neck and she just stays down.
it's okay, Miss Pekin. It's alright. I know.
My foot hurts.
It's okay. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry. I really wish I had some Neosporin. I would put Neosporin on here. So we'll work on addressing this one first.
Do you want me to stand her up?
Nope, not yet.
You trying to get the lettuce? Oh, she got the lettuce.
Don't look right.
Yep, I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna watch my ducky eat, drinking my lettuce and eat food. And make a mess all over my knee. That's why I filled it up so high for. So she can splash it out and still have water.
It still looks better.
That looks better already. Good thing you got the color white.
I got white for a reason. So you could see it if it bleeds through, so you could rewrap it.
Oh, like it already has. What's that?
That's just the iodine.
Okay. I'll put it on the lettuce. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. My hand off?
Yep.
Okay. Close it back. Remember where all the wounds are? I couldn't really see where I didn't bother to look at where they all are, to be honest. But
As long as it gets wrapped, that's all I care about at the moment. I mean, yeah, it's good to have the iodine on there.
well, I mean, like, we're making sure you're putting the pad in the right spot.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have
Leg
you
up.
lift her up. I'm gonna have it go in front of this leg, behind this leg.
Okay. Okay, just gonna fall right
That's
back
okay.
up.
That's alright.
Put it back down or leave it up?
Leave her up for just a second. Look.
Pull it down
this-
all the way up forward. Now under her wing. Wing up. Wing up.
I know.
Wing up. And all the way up.
Nope, she's good just like that.
Okay. Good, because she's kind of having her own weight. Miss Pekin, I swear, we haven't weighed her yet, but she weighs close to 20 pounds. Another fun fact about Miss Pekin is when we first got her, what was it, 2 years ago? Is that how old she is? About 2 years?
2.5.
Her first probably 4 months of laying eggs after she was old enough to lay eggs were all double yolk eggs.
be careful not to wrap animals too tight, because if you do, you'll cut off circulation and make it not good. Obviously, we want it a little bit tight because we are bleeding. That's just a difficult spot too. Very difficult spot. Well, she has bowel movement, so that's good. So we're looking good. We're not seeping through too bad. I'm not wanting to rewrap it if it's going to be not seeping through yet. We do need to fix that little part, but I think overall, I think we're going to keep it just because I don't want to risk opening it up again by unwrapping it, especially since it's only been like 12 hours.
Here's Miss Pekin today. A wet belly.
I know, it's all right.
On day 2 of having Miss Pekin back inside, we did end up cleaning and rewrapping her back. It was a little bit more of a challenge this time. The wrap really didn't want to stay on that well, but we got it on, and this is the final result.
Yeah, this is definitely crappy stuff. It's not wrapped as tight.
That's okay. It's always good.
Miss Pekin, where you going? We're gonna send her out today with ducks. She's doing pretty good, it looks like. We're not gonna have her stay with the ducks, but we are going to have her out here with the ducks in a kennel outside here. So go say hi. I'll be back to put you in a kennel. So we're gonna put her in this kennel here, and I'm gonna let the chickens and ducks out today. That way they're not free roamed with her. She can see them, mingle with them, but they can't hurt her or peck on her back since it is still red. For those of you that do notice the snow on the ground and maybe the temperature, or maybe concerned about the temperatures outside, today it will be sunny and a high in the upper 40s, which is one of the nicest days we've had in a couple weeks. So she will be okay out here like that. I want to stop it here and thank you guys for watching this video so far. If you enjoy our content and want to support us, we would appreciate a subscribe and a thumbs up. Also, check out the links in the description for some of our shirts that you see us wearing. Thanks guys, and have a good day.